if it's not given freely. That's what it means to liberate forgiveness. I mean, forgiveness, the word on its own, can feel very heavy. For many of us, forgiveness has always carried baggage: church pews, family lectures, moral checklists, cultural expectations that whisper, well, if you don't forgive, that means you're bitter or you're broken or you're wrong. But let's be real, most of the ways that we've been taught to forgive don't actually free us. What they do is trap us. To liberate your forgiveness is to free it from the cages it's been locked in. A lot of cultures, especially under colonial, religious, and patriarchal systems, have twisted forgiveness into something that wholly benefits the powerful and burdens the oppressed. It's been framed as good people forgive no matter what. Forgiveness means forgetting. You owe your oppressor grace to prove your morality. That's not forgiveness. That is manipulation. That's turning forgiveness into a tool of control. Think about it like this: how many times have you heard you have to forgive for your own peace? But what they really meant was, please forgive so we don't have to deal with the discomfort of taking accountability. Forgiveness in this form becomes a performance. It's a test of your morality, your spirituality, your worthiness, but it's not really about you. It's about keeping you quiet, compliant, and good. Liberating forgiveness means taking it back. It means forgiveness is no longer demanded, weaponized, or rushed. Instead, it becomes a choice that's rooted in personal sovereignty, justice, and healing. It flips the script on forgiveness so that it stops being a leash tied to you being a good person and starts being a door that you can open if and when it serves you. So, how does it look in practice? Decolonizing the narrative, refusing to accept that forgiveness must always come with silence or erasure of harm. It looks like a choice, not an obligation. You forgive or you don't on your own terms, not because somebody else insists that you do it. It looks like forgiveness with accountability. You can release bitterness without excusing the harm or letting other people off the hook for what they've done. It looks like self healing being your priority. Forgiveness becomes about your freedom and not their comfort. This kind of forgiveness is active, not passive. It doesn't erase the harm. What it does is name it. It doesn't excuse the injustice. It holds people accountable. And it doesn't rush you into pretending that you're healed. It allows you to define what healing looks like for you. So, why does it matter? When forgiveness is liberated, it becomes something radical, something sovereign, something that's yours. It's no longer about protecting the person who did the harm. It's about preserving a system that would rather swallow you up in your pain than allowing you to speak about it. It's about reclaiming your voice, your agency, your story. Liberating forgiveness is declaring, I will not let my forgiveness be colonized by systems that profit from my silence. I decide what healing looks like for me. And that, in and of itself, is the power. Forgiveness, when it's liberated, is no longer a performance of goodness, it's an act of freedom. Sometimes that means forgiving with boundaries in place. Sometimes it means forgiving later on your own time. And sometimes it means never forgiving at all and choosing other forms of healing for yourself. All of these paths are valid because they're yours. So I'll leave you with this. What would forgiveness look like if it wasn't forced, if it wasn't rushed, if it wasn't tied to your goodness, your humanity? What would forgiveness look like if it were just free? That's what it means to liberate forgiveness.